Hello and welcome everyone. We're back with a new session of Snowrunner while we still troubleshooting the new PC and try to build. Well, it is built and it is working. Otherwise it wouldn't be here right now. But yeah, we're back with the Snowrunner. We see how that goes. I do hope it's staying alive. We probably getting closer to know the root cause of the sudden reboots it's doing. Yeah, might have to do something with the RAM I bought, because it's not really supported for the main board and the processor. So like the combination of the three, it's not supported officially by the main board. So if I get lucky, I find a settings variation where everything is stable. If I get lucky on another occasion, they will release another BIOS update that keeps the thing going then. If I'm unlucky, I probably have to get rid of the RAM and buy some new. So still fiddling around with the settings now. That's actually running here right now is a new setting. So I do hope this is working. And yeah, we'll see how far we can with that situation. Okay, so we're back in the Albany River right now, and we want to do some stuff. Why is it that doing that? Wait a minute. Oh yeah, that's working. Okay, that's cool. Burned forest. We want to do something there. Deliver to the Sawmill warehouse. Burned logs. Let's pick a task, because I don't have huge amounts of time today, which is a shame, I know that for sure. But I do want to get something done. Wait a minute. Check the stream thing here. Yeah, okay, that's working. So maybe we find something that we could actually do that's not a super huge task. Like maybe that one. We can't get in there, right? We have to carry it. We could do something like that, maybe. Why is it so super fast, slow? It was faster. Let's check the other map, the other subregion. There's mutual light. What do we got here? Water boom. A cabin and 3 metal rolls. What else do we got? Deliver to the logging area. We have to repair it. I don't know. Help the villagers. Wooden planks. They're medium planks. Then we got packaged sand. Okay. What do we need for that? There's the sawmill. Does it say us what he wants to create things? Oh no, you gotta be kidding me. Oh wait, we got something standing over there, right? Is it one of the trucks I bought over there? Okay, let's just do a quick check what we need to bring over there in order to get locks. Planks, I mean. Sorry, guys. Because then we could do some planking. What was that? Oh, I was kind of stuck on the ground. What the hell is that truck doing over here? Who brought that here? It wasn't me, right? Because there's nothing to whatsoever. Okay, so that's wooden plank. That's long plank. Trailer does not... Oh, it's just unlimited, right? We don't have to bring anything. Oh, it wasn't the crafting. It was just... It was up and running and you can get out there whatever you need. Okay, so they want medium planks? Wooden planks, I guess it was. Okay, so check out that one first. Wooden planks 3 and packaged sand. Where do we get? There's a warehouse. Well, we could get that. So we could wait. That distance is not too long. So maybe we take our good, reliable, just so that we don't have any difficulties. The good old Zix 605. Move over to that crossing. Get to the warehouse. Grab the packaged sand, and move it over to the villagers. Oh, we're over there. Oh, we also accepted that already. Okay. Anyway, we could draw them over there, the packaged sand. Once that's done, we grab the planks that they want, the wooden ones, I guess. So let's start with help the villagers 1. I think that's a task that's actually doable pretty good. What's the 6th one? Where's that located? Oh, that's somewhere where we haven't been. Ooh, that's the dark zone. Look at that. Well, we could do that afterwards, if we get enough fuel, that is. So, yeah, we need to look into that. There's some drilling equipment. That's interesting. All right, okay. So let's prepare our truck. There's some more warehouses. Okay. Don't know what's up there. Wait a minute. What's in that warehouse? Oh, there's also some wooden planks. Okay, we keep them there. Package sent. Wait, how was it? No, the number on the... That's the number that shows us how much of that good is in there, and that's just the cargo size. Okay. And 8 more? I don't know. Guess that's buggy again. Anyway, let's get ready to get out there. So 2 package sand should be a big deal. We drive you a little bit more to the back. Okay, so you're out of the way again. No, that was the wrong one. Global map. Okay, we could actually move to the garage. So let's transfer over. Oh, that's this huge trailer still. Ah. What are we doing about that? Like, you actually would have needed the other entrance, right? Yeah. Well, we could take the upper one. Where do we get out then? Wait a minute. That's this one. We could load up a lot of planks. Wait, what do we get in the warehouse up there? If it's not lying. Maybe we can get the packaged sand up there as well. So we could just skip that. Warehouse. It's also supposed to be packaged sand up there. 4 pieces. But it's quite a hassle with a huge trailer. Do we have anything else that we could take? That was such a huge... Oh, I got an idea. Oh. But then again, we have issues with fuel. What do we got? What else do we got? What's the dairy special? Oh, that's the one for carrying water. Dairy long arms. The other one up there. That's a refuel spot. Still got something in it. It would actually be a perfect choice. Okay. Anyway, let's check. What else could we get? Tetra might not be too bad. The paster would be cool, but the fuel capacity is just way too less. It's empty in no time. It's probably empty once we cross the border. So I don't know. That's a good choice. Tatra might actually be good because he has a pretty good roof rack as well. He's capable. We used him in Amur a lot, so definitely should be able to do a bit of hauling over here. We should put this one on the other map first so that we can refuel. Maybe we could then actually take the other one as well because we got a refuel spot, which is kind of easy to reach. Could do that. Okay, let's do that first. Alright, let's roll out. Okay, that's always on. All the stuff. Oh yeah, that's still working. That's nice. So the controller configuration took over to the new build perfectly. That's something cool. Oh, there was a little hiccup. Yeah, like I said, I have no idea. If it's about to crash, then I'm super sorry, guys. Yeah, I can ensure right now that this is going to be a stable ride. Do what keeps alive, so that we can at least do this task and maybe another one. But I really can't tell if it's going to live that long. We should could fuel ourselves, I think. Yeah, just like that. Okay. The audio is fine, so fiddled around with the volumes a little bit, especially with the engine sound and all that. I hope we got the settings from before reinstalling. That was pretty much enjoyable, I guess. So yeah, I hope that is working. Other than that, let's see if we can do clean driving here. Really adore that as of, but it's just way too low. You can't do any off-roading with that one. Just get stuck constantly on the nose. Can pump up the ride a little bit, but it doesn't help much. So it's actually mainly for very well path and roads, and just be a supportive vehicle, especially in fuel and repair and stuff. If we have flat surfaces like we had in the season before in the Glades, then you can actually use that one, but apart from that, it's barely usable because of that very low ground clearance. But here we go. Alright, there's the crossing, the gate to the burned forest. Coming up, so we move over. Alright. Okay, we will leave it at that crossing here, because it's the first one. We might use it a little bit more often, because it gets us to the other gateway. And I don't know how much we need to move through that one. Could actually also pull it up to here because that one will be used quite frequently after. So, yeah, but we'll leave it here for now because it's just the supporter station for everything that comes through that gateway. So I don't want to place it too far away. Okay, we could actually just put it here. Maybe not inside of the sign because if that respawns and we reload that map, I think the vehicle is going to be killed. So let's not do that. Let's park him over here. There's plenty of room. Maybe in a way that he doesn't fall over. That's a good position. Okay. Right, we can leave him over there. Oh, already in the wrong one. Haven't played in a while. Okay, now we go back to the garage and then we could actually pull out the paystar because we might have enough fuel to get this thing up there. Could actually use this one as well, but he burns up fuel as well. Very, very fast. Oh, we could use that one though. There's plenty of fuel. Yeah, let's take the other Azov. That's another good, very, very good truck for literally everything. It's just not as strong as the Zix, but we definitely could take this one for all those kind of common tasks. So let's go back. Could use the Bandit though. Haven't used that one in ages, but the fuel tank is just so tiny. So why bother with that one? But it was fun in the first 1 or 2 or 3 seasons. Or actually the base game. We used him there quite a lot in the beginning. So yeah, it was a lifesaver back then. Where is it? Am I just blind? Oh wait. Could also just go with the Tatra though. Use the other Azov, then we could go with the Tatra as well. Let's take the Tatra. I don't know. It was a good one. Does he still have his chain tires on it? No. Is there another engine to upgrade? Stock suspension. All-terrain. No, we don't want that. Off-road mud tires. That's what we're looking for. Which one is it? Huh. I still haven't figured out which one is the best one. A lot of the guides say these are the best, but I don't know. Well, we don't need any on-road capability. Off-road mud. MSH. What was MSH? Wait, MSH were the best. Right? I'm so lost. Okay, anyway. We'll take those. Frame it on. That's where it counts. Roof rack? Definitely. Settle high. We don't need that. Sideboard bed. Yeah, it's a special one, so we take that one. Oh no, it's mounted already. Okay, cool. Alright, that should be it. Let's get out. Alright, here we go. Okay, we're doing a quick refuel before we move on. So we don't waste any fuel, especially from our mobile refuel station. And we just parked over at the burnt forest. Is it actually supposed to be that bumpy, or is that the reason of the tires? Wait a minute, is it the same up here? Let's go back inside. Yeah, I don't know if that's correct. That's a bit odd. Maybe Tatra wasn't a good choice. Well, it is to do now. Yeah, damn, forgot to to turn off the sound effect that Steam does when I take a screenshot. Just do a couple of those to have a good thumbnail in the end. Sorry for that, guys. Okay, we're setting over to the burnt forest. Okay, so we refuel. Then our next stop is the warehouse above the sawmill, and then we grab the packaged sand that we need to bring to the villagers. There's mobile refueling. Hold on. Refuel. No, not from the vehicle itself. We got the tank for that. Alright. Okay, lights continue moving up. Water over road. Yeah, absolutely. Lovely music. Very cool. Could actually take that one to get to the warehouse. Because the way up top, I don't know, I mean, it's the good road. Well, it will probably be faster, huh? Do we actually accepted the task? Water boom 6. Nice, so let's, no, let's accept that one. Okay, we're taking the long way. Probably the long way. Not sure about that. The water tower, okay. We need to go up here. Oh, forgot all-wheel drive again. Okay, where's the task? It's probably that one up front. Here we go. Water boom 6. The final refuge. These are the closest points for tower restoration. Out there, it's just fires and scorched earth. Let's finish these water monsters already and flood the whole area. Awesome. Definitely help with that. Can we get out on the other side, actually? Is that a drive-through? Nah, okay. It's just one side. It's worth to turn around. There was this nice little T-crossing. So we can actually do that. There's some pumpkins on there. Nice. Guess that's the path where we need to get in, right? Cautiousness? That's not the one I wanted. Wait a minute. The villagers wanted was. Okay, so yeah, that's the path that we need to get in. And just follow them along. We should stumble across the warehouse on our own. And then it's still a left to get back to the village. Okay, where's the faster way about? No, it's just even. Well, we could squeeze through something, maybe. Like here. But I don't know if that's safe or not. And we don't know if we actually survive that on top or if we come out the wheels up. Ooh, that looks awesome. Time for some off-roading now. Oh no, just follow the path, okay. So there's some pipelines. Maybe that helps us keeping the water towers restocked. Because there's some water towers that don't refill itself, and then there's some where you could get unlimited amounts of water out. It has something to do with the piping. But we haven't figured out which you need to restore and which are the ones that give you water forever. Still not in the clear with that. We have to turn on the light. Alright, coming up is the warehouse. Doing it the uncivilized way. Okay, let's see. What do they got here? Wooden planks as well. Okay, that's cool. Metal beams. Cabins, none. Metal rolls, 4 left. Small pipes. Packaged sand. There you go. Service spare parts. Concrete block. Oh, there is really a lot in there. Okay, but we do need the packaged sand, right? Let's check again. Yes, 2 times. So those are the 2 that we take first. Nice. Time for the beacons now. Because we got cargo. Let's head out. Getting some hiccups here and there now. I hope they don't foreshadow the upcoming crash of the system. It wouldn't be so kind. What's that supposed to mean? That's not a path to the farm, is it? Oh, it just says steer to the right. Okay, that's where we need to go anyway. Right, okay. Thank God. So they didn't put the sign up here on the crossing itself, just a couple of feet in front of that. I see. Okay, she can look different. It's much easier. Already see the farm coming up to the right. That's where we need to go and deliver our sand. Uh-oh. Are we gone? No. Ooh, that doesn't look good. Huge stuttering there. Still with something to do with the RAM and the voltage. Maybe the issue is growing right now and will soon be gone. What's that, though? Can't think of the task, because otherwise it would have lit up. Oh, it doesn't say anything. Okay. Must be something special, or maybe a drop-off point for something else. Like a vehicle or something that needs to be parked in there. We already got. Have the villagers one. Because those are the main task fields, so I guess we need to drop it off up front. In front of the barn, maybe. Oh, that's 3. Okay, that's the drop off for the vehicle for 3. But we're at the 1. At least I thought so. Okay, no, it has to be there. Residential country house. Let's turn around then. So it must be that one. Oh, there you go. Okay. Package sent. 1 and package sent 2. Great. So that's done. Now up for the wooden planks. Where could we get those? Let's see. Explore to the north correctly. There we go. Okay, so there's some at the warehouse. We already knew that. But the sawmill is much closer. So I think that is the way to go. We could actually go and check how much fuel we have. We could take the quick bailout there to our support vehicle and fill up our tank again. So we're at 70%. Already saw it on the main map there. All right. Okay, so again we need to go to the left to the crossing. Actually pretty not. Oh, right. I'm cheating. Don't have any cargo right now. It's pretty cool that he has headlights in all directions. That's pretty amazing. I really like that for the roof rack. And it would be cool if other vehicles had that as well. Even though in this area it doesn't really get completely dark, but in other areas that would have helped a lot because you could see a little bit more to the sides. And it would have helped in deciding where to go, which way to take. I think it was to the right, right? Nah, again. It wasn't right. Lumber mill, that's the way to go. Funny that they call it lumber mill on the sign, but on the map it says sawmill. Can't really decide, I guess, how they wanted to call those things. Ouch, where did that come from? Wooden planks. Okay. So let's say the first two. We need to do two-time drive there. There's no way going around that. But then again, we could take the opportunity. That's actually the idea that I got. So that we finish up the first delivery there, all the wooden planks. Then we bail out and go the long way to, or the additional way to our support vehicle, refuel, then get back and deliver the last wooden plank. And from there we could see if there's any other goal that we could reach to fulfill some of the task. That would be my idea. Need to check what it might be. Do we accept the mutual aid? No, so we should go there now because we get enough fuel and we go back there. But lost cargo. What a boom 5. We accepted that one. So I don't know. Maybe if we go onto that path back here. Still not being in the back parts. And I don't think there's another path to actually get there. At least I don't see it. Oh, there it is. We could, or we just go there and take that one and see where it takes us. Maybe that's a good idea. Maybe we check where the vehicle is. Or we could just go over there and see if we can pick up that one, pull it back on its feet. And then put it to the logging area. Once it's over there, it's just closely behind the gateway. So we could drive up there with a repair vehicle and just make it shiny new. And then the task will be done. Could be another thing that we do after. Okay, let's get those wooden planks to the villagers. Oh, it could be the truck, right? Task on there. Where's the? Oh yeah, there it is. There's the area. Let's check. Looks like a steep, I guess. Yeah, could be. Okay, what's that? Mutual aid. One of our vehicles got stuck in the flooded field and is unusable. With our sewage problems, we have no use for it anyway. But the neighboring ranch would be happy to take it. However, there is a condition. It looks damaged though, right? So wait, what does it say? Deliver to the ranch. Oh, it's up there, okay. Repair again. Oh yeah, there you go. Okay, now he actually set the correct state. Yeah, this one looks completely done. How much would we need for repair? Oof, that's quite a lot. Okay, don't want to waste my roof rack on that, because then it would be empty, and I might need it as well. Could do a little bit though, right? The gas tank maybe? Some gas holes? Well, we probably can't drive it, but it's the least we can do. Okay, and then we just leave it there for now. Get our delivery done. But this might be something that is doable as well. Could actually get one of the bigger vehicles over here with the service trailer with tons of repair resources. Sorry there. So that we could fix the two cars or the two trucks that we need to fix. There's the Freightliner and there's this one now. Wait, that is... That was the... Don't matter. Doesn't matter. But yeah, we could do it that way. So we bring a specialized vehicle over. This way we don't need to waste important resources for other vehicles. We can actually get through this one. But now I know why this one had such a bouncy ride over at Amur, because it was always like this. Don't know if I like it. First run, right? There we go. So that's 2 done. Alright. Time to grab the last one. Before we do that, we refuel. Right, we need to break away to the left. No, we can't make that turn. That was too slow. Shit. Okay, wait, where's our... Yeah, okay, so we just follow the path. Back to our support vehicle. Do a little bit of refueling and then we grab the last remaining one plank. Or to fulfill that task. Nice, back on the main road. Not far away now from our support truck. Well, you could actually turn around for refueling. Alright, so refueling that is. Oh yeah, we burned a little bit more than half. Let's get back to the tank. There should be plenty in it. Nice, okay. Do we? Roof rack, 160 liters we got as well. Okay. Good. Let's grab that last wooden plank and bring it to the villagers. Just hit the post. I didn't see it coming. That was bad. That was my bad. Okay, there's our sawmill. I think we just need one, right? Maybe we can find another location to drop off another one. So we could actually take two with us, because otherwise we would use one cargo space. Waste. Sorry. Waste one. We could actually fill up. Now we want to be resourceful, if possible. Okay, what do we got? Help the villagers. 1. That's what we're doing. Water boom. 6. Package sand. That's the fleet star. 3. That's another vehicle. Mutual light. That's another vehicle. Jesus. It's just so many vehicles to transport around. Don't want to do all that. Abandoned trailer. That looks interesting. Water boom 6. Awkward situation. That one is to take as well. Water boom 5. I wonder how we get water boom 5 though. Okay, I don't know what else to put, so we'll leave it be. This one can actually be moved around. Is it lying there? And they 2 medium planks just lying around. No, just one. It's the one. Okay, the other one was the truck. Thought it would too. Right, let's get that to the villagers and fulfill that task. And then we'll see from there if we can carry one of the vehicles to their waiting clients. I never get that turn right. All right, delivery. Awesome. First steps are taken. We are back on track. Thanks. Awesome. Look at that. 2 zones vanished. That's the help the villages part 3. Good stuff. Okay. So, should we go up into that dark zone? I think that's a cool idea. Let's check that out. We got half an hour left today, so yeah, let's go do a little bit scouting, accept some of the tasks that are lying around there. Let's turn it over to like that. Okay, let me just try to go up that windy road. Water tower under repair? Huh. And then we try to take that one here. There hasn't been anyone. So that's our tasks then. To explore the unexplored. That's a huge zone. What is that used for? Oh, it goes deep. No, there's nothing. There's nothing to be done. We actually get out here again? Okay, got it free. The rest should be doable. And then we go up that hill. Crap, I wanted to go to automatic, not reverse. There's still some deep mud, okay? I thought it would be a little more rigid. Let's go back to here again. Yeah, these should work for automatic now. Ramp up the speed a little bit. Has the LOD actually gotten worse? I don't know. It feels like there's so much pop-ins now. Doesn't look normal, to be honest. Did they change something? Or is it just that map that's just odd? I never realized that in the older ones. Should be a path to the left now. Oh, there it is. Whoa, okay, that was close. Okay, all the way to the right there. That wasn't professional. Oh, we're still standing. First crossing. Let's check the map. Oh, well, not really. But we could get up here. Question is, oh, brings us to the quarry. There's the gold rush and the lost cargo. We haven't accepted either of them, so that would be actually pretty good. Could go down there, and then we could continue on that road. On the other hand, we could just go there and maybe just spiral around like that. Heartful Lost, that's also missing. As well as the abandoned trailer. And I think that's the end of the... Yeah, that's the end of the region, okay. Let's continue on the path. Let's not go left. What is that for? Wait, what? Oh, that's another something into whatever. Just realize it's bright as a day can get, so we don't need any additional lighting. Just look like there's another path, but where would that lead though? Oh, maybe here to that house? Is that the remaining watchtower that we need to build? Oh, it definitely looks like that. Or is that somewhere else located? Oh, I don't know, I forgot. Wait, there is fire department, I think. Was it cautiousness? Yeah, there you go. Okay, deliver to the watchtower. So that's where stuff needs to go to get the final watchtower up and running. Okay. 2 wooden planks, 2 short logs, service spare parts 3, and 2 fuel. That's quite a long list for this little undertaking. Especially the logs. Although it's just short logs, but they need a special trailer for that stuff. That's always a bit of a struggle. So that's definitely a job when my mates are back with us again. Water boom 7. Well, that doesn't stop. One more. A dangerous spot. But who wouldn't like a little risk? In fact, this is the last good spot. So we determined to finish what we started. You with us? I thought the last one was the last one. Getting a bit confused here now. But we want to help. For sure. Wait, how far can we go north, actually? Oh boy, that's worryingly many more miles. Or, I don't know, pixels? Wasn't expecting that, to be honest. The first forest over here doesn't look burned, so that's a good thing. Oh, but maybe we're getting there now, right? Because everything here is green and fine and great and looking nice, and maybe up there is the burn one. Ah, that could be the case. It seems to get less trees. So yeah, maybe we're now entering the actual burn forest zone. Like there are those burn forests in the Albany River region. There's a camp to the right. Have the villagers. And this goes to an awkward situation. Don't ever want to take that way. Let's go further up. Should have brought a scout for that stuff, but we're here right now, so let's do a little scouting. Always comes in handy, and we can stop whenever we like. So take that as an advantage right there. There's another container just flipped out of somewhere. Those actual packages? Down, right? But Looks like they mean something. But it's not guaranteed, I guess. So this is the camp. Oh, it's probably a refugee camp. For those guys who need to get away from the fire. Ooh, that's the truck that we need to haul, right? There are actually two. We can actually go in there. Wait a minute, why is that? Freightliner 1114 SD? What is that back there? A scout fuel carrier. Holy moly. Do we actually have one of those? Can we just recover? Oh, we can actually use metal detector module. The tires are probably crap as hell, but they don't put them here just to grab it and restore it back into the garage. So we probably should leave that here for now. I think we're making a mistake and just put it back. Let's just leave it where it is. Okay, that one needs to go there. That's a pretty straightforward way. So we could at least pull them up to that crossing. So it's not has to go all the way. And then we go... Nah, no. Would be too far. Okay, we'll put them to the crossing there. Leave them there and then take the unexplored way. Alright, we got him. Let's get him up to the crossing, then we'll leave him there. And move on our way. For now alone. Okay, that's where we'll leave that truck. Okay, so whenever we continue that one, don't have to go the full way back to the camp. Smalled up, but better than nothing. Was that another camp? What's this? Awkward situation. Someone was so anxious to get away from the fires that he just took my car. Didn't get far though. Could you please bring it back to me? Obviously, of course. So where's that? The Scout 800? Oh. Where's it there? Okay, it's just lying on its side. I see. So going back to us now, we're falling that way. Then we could go forward and accept the gold rush and the lost cargo. We have those two accepted. And what's the time? Yeah, we could actually make that. We try to accept all the quests that are up here. So the lost cargo one, the gold rush, and those two, abandoned trailer and the hurtful loss, because we're all missing those. Oh no, we actually, oh no, we know it's there, but we don't know what to do with that. Okay. So I need to go there. Okay, yeah, they're all missing. So we have to touch them all and accept them. Let's do that. Fuel, close to half. Okay, doing pretty good there. So we can just venture along and enjoy the scenery. It's another strange crossing that doesn't lead anywhere, but then again, there might be something. Or another hidden path to get to other bigger destinations. Guten Abend, ich bin es wieder. Ich habe es die letzten beiden Freitage leider nicht geschafft. Hallo, ach, willkommen zurück. Schönen guten Abend. Das macht doch gar nichts. Ich habe, glaube ich, die letzten beiden Freitage noch nicht gespielt, weil ich mit dem Zusammenbau des neuen PCs beschäftigt war. Und der läuft 95%, aber ich habe wohl noch Ärger mit dem Arbeitsspeicher. Und ja, mal gucken. Erstmal funktioniert er hier gerade, aber es kann halt jederzeit sein, dass ich ganz spontan und plötzlich einfach wegfliege, weil das Gerät dann neu startet. Ja. Das ist alles ein bisschen unschön. Bin da noch am Experimentieren. Ich hoffe, ich krieg's in den Griff, ansonsten muss ich da wohl noch mal tauschen. Aber das die letzten Tage gut überstanden bei der Hitze. Ja, durchaus kuschelig. Got some pretty deep mud here. We'll put on all-wheel drive and yeah, diff lock, both of them. are needed now to get through that stuff. Here is yet another water tower. But there's no task on that one. Okay, so up to that cross and then extremely to the left. Go to the quarry. Goes down pretty far, so we need to be careful. Okay, there's the Gold Rush one, and down there's the Lost Cargo. Okay. How do we get that? Oh yeah, we could do a double turn there. Let's see. Ja, war wirklich recht warm. Ja, das stimmt. Auch sonst eine Woche wie immer. Das ist, glaube ich, was Gutes, oder? Eine Woche wie immer ist halbwegs vorhersehbar. Das ist, glaube ich, was Gutes. Würde ich jetzt sagen. Wie ich es überlebt habe. Ja, ich hatte Urlaub, das ist schon ganz gut. Oh. Nice. Und ich habe tatsächlich mir eine kleine mobile Klimaanlage gekauft. Hat ja gut geholfen an den 2, 3 verrückten Tagen jetzt. Muss ich sagen. Das war sehr angenehm. Gold Rush. Our quarry is almost depleted. I'd like to explore the nearby area and choose what's best. A thumper will be very helpful. What the hell is a thumper? Oh, I know. What is that? This huge fuel trailer. Look at that. Much stuff. Let's get down to the quarry. Be a little bit more careful, I guess. Okay, that's the way now. Yeah, perfectly fine. Lost cargo. Recently, we deepened the quarry. We miscalculated the support strength, and when the concrete reinforcement slabs were almost there, the truck carrying them flipped over on the road. Could you please deliver the cargo? Alright. Okay, so we get those two accepted. Oh, look at that. Concrete slabs. They're pretty hard to handle. Okay. So it's just a hurtful loss and abandoned trailer. Alright, we're setting out, accepting those two tasks, and I think we can then call it quits for the day. Ja, super, ich hatte für die Tage noch einen kleinen batteriebetriebenen. Ja, ich weiß ja. Häufig reicht ja schon tatsächlich so ein kleiner, also so klein jetzt wieder, aber so ein ganz normaler Ventilator. Das bringt ja schon viel, wenn man ein bisschen Luftbewegung hat. Da wird jetzt schon immer ganz viel geschafft, finde ich. Gestern war es sehr extrem, weil da war ja gar nichts. Da hat sich die Luft überhaupt nicht bewegt. Sowas finde ich dann immer anstrengend. Alles andere lässt sich irgendwie auch, ertragen. Aber wenn es so ganz steht und es dann so richtig warm ist, das finde ich unangenehm. Sehr, sehr unangenehm. Das fühlt sich ja wirklich an wie Backofen. Da möchte man ja auch nicht drin sitzen. Wobei selbst da mit Umluft wahrscheinlich mehr Luftbewegung ist. Blöder Vergleich, ich weiß. Okay, what's our fuel? 124. But we still got much on our roof, right? Yeah, that should do the trick to get those 2 tasks accepted. Should be enough for today. Another A&K civilian. Is that one needed for anything? Guess not, huh? That's the Zix. Freightliner. Scout. And that stuff. Visit. Oh, seismic vibrator module. Okay, where's the first zone? We don't know. Okay, we have to find out that one ourselves. Okay. Right, now we need to... How do we get over there? This looks like valid crossing. But do we really need to go back that far? Probably. Alright then, keep going. Es darf kein starker Wind sein. Der was? Go a little further up. Up the river to accept the task. Ignorieren wir das, kein Problem. Das ist kein Problem. Hey, starker Wind gerade. Das ist häufig nervig, aber ja. Wie gesagt, bisschen Luftzirkulation ist immer sehr gut. Das tut gut. Das ist natürlich verrückt bei so einem Wetter mit den neu modernen PCs, die dann hier gut und gerne mal locker 1000 Watt verbraten. Da wird dann schon ordentlich warm hier, auch im Haus. Im Winter könnte es allerdings ganz cool werden, weil dann brauchen wir gar keine Heizung mehr. Bin sehr gespannt darauf. Go automatic for the rest of the way. Okay, there's the other task, hurtful loss. It's probably another vehicle though, we need to get back to its owner. Can you imagine? I was hurrying home with my family, so I decided to take a shortcut. Sadly, it got me stuck in the marsh. We left the car behind and walked home. Could you help us pull out our car? See, it's another car to rescue. So that was a hurtful loss. International Lodestar. Oh, that's back there. Okay, that looks awful. Okay, there we go. To the abandoned trailer. Wait, where do we need to go for that? Oh, just a little back. And on there to the right. Am Ende grillt man am besten noch was in PC. Ach, das ist tatsächlich eine gute Option. Also bei 600 Watt allein, oder weiß ich nicht, 500, was die Grafikkarte allein ziehen heutzutage, die großen. Wow. Könnte man mal drüber nachdenken. Oder anders gesprochen, ich meine, also es klingt ja so verrückt, aber es ist, glaube ich, ja mittlerweile Leute machen das sogar einige, beziehungsweise gerade Gewerbeanbieter oder Gewerbetreibende. Ich habe ja hier eine Wasserkühlung drin und man könnte das theoretisch sogar im großen Stil an den Wasserkreislauf, schließlich an den Wasserhaushalt anschließen, dass man damit irgendwie seinen Vorratsspeicher aufheizt. Also es ist tatsächlich, glaube ich, sogar durchaus im Rahmen, dass sowas geht heutzutage. Ist immer warmes Wasser im Haus. Abandoned trailer. Imagine, I moved here just recently and the lads who've been helping me move my stuff took the wrong road and left my trailer somewhere out there. Could you bring it back to me? For fee, of course. Okay. And another thing, stuck somewhere where it shouldn't be. See, that's completely where no one has ever been before. Okay. Right. Yeah. It's 11:05 now. I think it's time for me to stop now. I'm super exhausted. Because the last kind of evenings I was either trying to play with my friends or we're troubleshooting the PC, trying to fiddle around, trying to benchmark it, trying to get it stable. And yeah. I need to go to bed now. I need to attend things tomorrow and I need to be a little bit refreshed by then. Was? Das wäre doch mal was. Da musst du dann für Warmwasser erstmal den PC heiß laufen lassen. Und das geht schnell. Das geht tatsächlich verrückt schnell mittlerweile. Das ist Wahnsinn. Also allein die CPU, die springt ja ratzfatz auf irgendwie 80 Grad oder so. Also 80 vielleicht jetzt nicht, natürlich nicht, aber das Problem ist ja, dass die Chips mittlerweile so klein sind. Das heißt, es ist ja keine große Fläche mehr, wo du jetzt groß noch Wärme oder so abführen kannst. Also die sind ja automatisch quasi sofort auf irgendwie mega Betriebstemperaturen. Und dann produzieren die Dinge Wärme. Also gerade CPU finde ich es mittlerweile gar nicht mehr so schlimm. Die GPUs haben ja noch eine halbwegs größere Fläche. Die kriegt man auch heutzutage noch einigermaßen kühl gehalten, aber die CPUs sind Wahnsinn. Also gerade hier sind X3D von AMD oder so, das ist verrückt. Mach nur so lange, wie du möchtest. Ja, ich glaube, ich höre jetzt auf, mir fallen schon die Augen zu. Es ist sehr entspannt, es hat Spaß gemacht, aber mal gucken, vielleicht nächstes. Ich habe noch eine Woche Urlaub, vielleicht schaffe ich dann noch mal irgendwie den ganzen Tag, dann mache ich mal hier Community Edition, dann kann vielleicht auch quasi dazukommen, wer möchte, dann gebe ich den Code hier mal in den Chat ein. Und dann kann join, wer mag. Das könnte man mal machen. Das wäre mal ganz witzig, dass man hier mal ein bisschen vorwärts kommt. Das ist doch nachher relativ viel Gefahr. Gerade auch für die kleineren Tasks, man relativ viel hier hin und her fahren. Und dadurch, dass hier keine Garage ist, muss man das immer alles aus der ersten Umgebung mit herziehen. Und das dauert dann einfach dementsprechend. Gut. Right. So, yeah. We call it quits for the day. Thank you all very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it a little bit. Well, it was a very, very relaxing session. Kann aber immer erst abends. Das ist kein Problem. Auch das kann ja durchaus noch passieren nächste Woche. Ich bin wahrscheinlich ganz normal freitags ist Snowrunner ja immer abends. Und dann wird es wahrscheinlich auch Snowrunner gehen. Gucken, wie die anderen unterwegs sind. Die Freunde. Und dann mal schauen. So yeah. Yeah. We'll continue next week. That's for sure. No matter what the PC is doing. Somehow we will get it stable. Well, it was stable now for close to 2 hours, so that's a good sign. Maybe we got it. Or maybe not. Guess we'll figure it out in the upcoming sessions. For now, again, thank you all very much for watching. Please do take care, everyone. Stay safe. Have a very great weekend. And I hope to see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye. Ach, dir auch schönes Wochenende. Eine gute Nacht hoffentlich. Und vielen Dank, dass du dabei warst. Gute Nacht, bis zum nächsten Mal. Dankeschön, das wünsche ich dir auch. Und hoffentlich bis zum nächsten Mal, genau. Und ein wunderschönes Wochenende. Mach's gut, bis dann.